Okay, so in this video, we're going to see Representative Houlahan exposes Pete Hegseth's incompetence in a devastating takedown. And, you know, it makes you wonder if this guy, if the Secretary of Defense even understands what modern warfare is. He sits there smug, dismissive, absolutely refusing to acknowledge basic reality because it conflicts with his 1950s worldview. We are watching the man responsible for the most powerful military in human history actually struggling to admit that a woman can push a button and launch a missile. It is terrifying. Let's watch the video, and I'll give my take at the end.
Chair, I recognize the gentleman, Ms. Houlahan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, I've been looking forward very much to our time together. My name is Chrissy Houlahan. In addition to representing a part of Pennsylvania, the 6th District, I also am a veteran. I come from a family of veterans and service members, and it's very deeply personal to me, this conversation that we're having, as I know it is to you as well. Over the last several days, I've had the opportunity to watch a bit of the hearings that you have testified at this week, and I can see and know that you have quite a bit to say. But since I only have 5 minutes, I'm going to try and focus my time on a concept that you talk about very frequently, and that is lethality. By definition, lethality simply means being capable of causing death. Secretary Hegseth, I have a couple of clarifying questions that I'd like very much to get through. So in the interest of time and efficiency, I would ask just simply for a yes or no from you for the answers to these questions in advance, and I thank you. So given that definition of lethality, would it be fair to say that both men and women are, generally speaking, capable of causing death?
It depends.
Yes or no, sir?
Depends on the context.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Are men and women capable of causing death?
It depends on the context.
Yes or no?
It depends on the context.
It's unbelievable to me that you can't come up with an answer whether or not a man or a woman can cause death. That's an obvious yes. Would it be fair to say that the U.S. military trains our soldiers in multiple ways to be capable of causing death, whether they are men or women?
That's a big part of our job.
Yes. Would it be fair to say that both men and women are capable of pulling a trigger of a rifle to cause death? Yes or no?
Sure.
And would it be fair to say that both men and women are capable of operating an unmanned combat drone or maybe pushing a button to launch a missile to cause death again? Yes or no?
I know what you're getting at, ma'am.
Yes?
But it is,
so lastly,
men and women
sir,
carry equipment differently, a 155 round differently, a rucksack differently,
reclaiming my time,
I
asked about missiles and drones.
It is the gentlelady's time.
Reclaiming my time,
Pause.
sir.
It is the gentlelady's time.
Would it be fair, finally, to say that both men and women are capable of piloting a jet or a helicopter to combat people and to cause death as a consequence?
A lot of wonderful female pilots.
Yes or no? So while I agree with you that physical fitness, as you were mentioning, is a very strong and important component of lethality, the warfighter that you have written about in your books and talked about on various podcasts is but a very, very small piece of the overall lethality picture. In fact, we estimate only about 10% of our military personnel are directly involved in the kind of combat that you're referring to. Rather, 90%, that's the math, of our troops are doing other jobs that support and enable those 10%. So to put it simply, lethality cannot be measured solely by the damage that a 6'3", 225-pound Christian male with a rifle can do to the enemy anymore. Sure, I agree he's part of that solution, but it is an incomplete and at best very dangerous and very homogeneous description of that. Lethality is equal parts technical skills, tactical experience, cognitive problem solving, and physical fitness. It's not about one person, but it's about many. It's not about blue or red. It's not about liberal or conservative, Christian, Jewish, or agnostic. It's not about North and South. Here are some statements that you have said previously about women in service. This is 2024, sir, not when you were a 19-year-old. You have said that women are life givers, that dads push us to take risks, and that moms put the training wheels on our bikes, that we need moms, but not in the military. Secondly, you have said, I am straight up just saying we should not have women in combat roles. It hasn't made us more effective, and it hasn't made us more lethal. With what's left of my time, sir, I will say to you that women have served our country for 200+ years in our militaries and in service and protection of our nation. They are watching you, what you do and what you say, and we deserve better from you. Women can and do serve with lethality today. We can and do all of the jobs that are required of us. Yes or no, do you believe military women should be in all roles in the military?
Women have joined
Yes
our
or
military
no, sir?
in record numbers
Should
under this
women be
administration.
in all roles in the military?
Standards should be high and equal for
Yes
all
or
positions.
no, sir? We agree. Should they
Standards-
be in all roles in
So
the military?
my job is that
yes
10%
or no?
stays as sharp as
Reclaiming my
possible.
time.
Standards should be high and equal.
Reclaiming my time. Will you agree that that women should be able to perform in all combat roles, assuming they meet the standards?
Gentlelady's time's expired.
It's all about standards.
Before we move to
I mean, are we serious right now? It depends on the context. How? How on earth does it depend on the context? You have a highly trained pilot, a drone operator, someone sitting in a control room thousands of miles away, does the missile check the gender of the finger pressing the button before it fires. Does the fighter jet suddenly stop working because a woman is in the cockpit? It's insulting to our intelligence. And honestly, forget the, political correctness or whatever the MAGA crowd wants to scream about today. We are talking about competence. We are talking about national security. If you have a Secretary of Defense who legitimately thinks, who truly believes that half the population is somehow biologically incapable of being lethal because they might carry a rucksack differently, we are in trouble. We are in deep, deep trouble. You look at this display and it is incompetence on a staggering scale. The obsession, the absolute fetishization of this one specific type of soldier, the 6'3", 200-pound guy kicking down doors, it completely ignores what modern war actually is. It ignores the cyber warfare, the intelligence, the logistics, the drone strikes. And to sit there and dodge a simple yes or no question, are women capable of causing death? It's a biological fact. It's a reality, but he can't say it. He physically cannot get the words out because it shatters his entire fragile narrative. It breaks his worldview where women are just, what did he call them? Training wheels? Training wheels. Think about the sheer disrespect. Think about the women serving right now, risking their lives, flying missions, deploying to combat zones, hearing the man at the top, the guy who is supposed to have their backs. Basically calling them accessories, calling them, unnecessary. It makes your blood boil. And the math doesn't even work. We know, everyone knows, that 90% of the military is support and logistics and enabling those operations. So he's obsessing over 10% a fraction and using that to justify writing off the contributions of thousands and thousands of patriots. It is wrong. And more than that, it is dangerous. Because what happens when we need the best and brightest? What happens when the best drone operator or the best strategist or the best pilot happens to be a woman? Do we just say no thanks because she doesn't fit his G.I. Joe fantasy? That makes us weaker. That makes us less lethal. It is pathetic. You want lethality? You want a strong military? Then you need leaders who live in the 21st century. You need leaders who understand that lethality is about capability. It has zero to do with gender. And watching him squirm, watching him fail to answer the most basic question imaginable, it proves he is not that leader. He is a liability. If you agree that our military deserves leaders who respect every single service member, hit that like button and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, do you think his refusal to answer proves he's unfit for the job? I read every single one. Thanks for watching.